What is good, everybody? Welcome to the channel, and I'm back at you with another video. And in today's video, as you can see, finally got the Mustang back, so we're gonna actually be installing UPR's dual catch can system, so one for the passenger and driver side. But before we get into that, I also have one more little mod that I'm gonna switch up. So the GT500 front bumper, I did put the Coyote badge on it, and I'm actually going to be switching this one because I think it's just too much red going on, red car, red emblem, so I'll be switching that first. But as far as the UPR dual catch can system, and I'll get better light when I do install them so you guys can see. Right now I have breathers on each side, and forgive the battery charger, I don't drive this, but I do have breathers on each side. And with me gonna be putting a Paxton on this pretty soon, I need to get rid of the breathers because it's just gonna be pushing a lot more oil through the crankcase, so it's gonna be evaporating a lot more oil through these breathers. So I have a dual catch can set up, for one for each side. And for the driver's side, you're gonna have to drill into this if you don't have a hole there already. But first things first, if you have a strut tower brace, you got to take it off so we have room to actually put them on. So I'm going to get this off real quick, and then I'll show you guys the catch cans and how to do it. Alright, and just like that, new emblem installed. And if you can see, it's just black and white. I think it goes a lot better with the car. And then now I have the strut tower brace off, and like I said, you're gonna need to drill a hole right here in this. Let's see, let me put the light down. You're gonna need to drill a hole, if I can get the camera to show it, right here in this one, so this one could connect here for the driver's side. And then for the passenger side, we're going to, I believe it's unscrew this one or this one of these two. I'll show you which one when I know which one for sure. And you're just gonna connect it with this one. So I'm gonna take this ground, pretty sure this ground, connect it with this ground. And yeah, let me go get the UPR catch cans. This is not a sponsored video, and I'll show you guys what they look like, and I'll also link them in the description, so if you want to buy them, you can. Alright, so here's the catch cans. Like I said, it's a dual setup, and they don't twist open, so they just have a little bolt peacock, they call it, down here. You just open it, and it's like your coolant. It will drain out. So super easy, you don't ever have to remove them. Comes with two hoses, and these are steel braided, so they're really actually high quality, and they're just plug and play with the OEM fittings. So the longer one is for the driver's side, shorter one for passenger side, and then it comes with two bolts. This is how easy the install is. If you had a hole where I showed you for the driver's side, you wouldn't even have to drill a hole. So let's get this done. Okay, so I started a pilot hole just with a smaller drill bit, and I'm using a 1/4 drill bit, but definitely put a microfiber towel down because you're not going to want to have any shavings in there.
This is Phase Music.
Alright, just like that, there's a hole drilled. I'm gonna go grab the bolt, make sure it fits through, because you want to make sure that. And just like that, 1/4 is the perfect size. Bolt fits through with no issues. So there we go. I'm gonna clean it up, and then I'm going to put the catch can on and show you guys how to connect it. Alright, so now we're gonna take the catch can, install it over there, and I got my breather off that side, so you can see I got it set up loosely, that way I can know where to connect the hose. And let's connect the hose. Because, yeah, you're going to want to make sure you have it lined up perfect. So let's do that. Alright, so after having a dumb moment, I forgot the washer goes on the bottom with the, with the nut, but there we go. Catch can is set up. See if you guys can give a better look. And there we go. Looks beautiful in here. And now it's time to do this side. So you are gonna do the first ground right here and you're gonna put them together. So let me get that. And you're probably gonna have to flatten this one out. So let me do that real quick. That one's off. Alright, so one thing, you have to take the valve cover off to get this catch can to fit on this side. I'm gonna put it on, see if I can get the valve cover back on, but it is the very first ground you have to take off, and you'll connect it here. So alright, let me tell you guys what a pain in the ass this is. So I cut my battery tray, if you can see. I cut a good amount of it off the corner because it was just blocking this right here, and the catch can was not wanting to line up in the 1 o'clock position like it should. But now that I cut it and I have room to, I have room to move the positive battery wires, I can get this thing to line up 1 o'clock where it needs to, because it was like almost 3 o'clock and the wire had a kink in it. So if you're running into this issue, you're probably gonna have to cut your battery tray. I do plan on doing a battery relocation kit eventually. I'm just not in no rush. So if you're running into an issue where you can't get it to line up right, you're gonna have to cut your battery tray. I'm gonna bolt everything back down and then show you guys. But man, that side, driver's side, breeze. Took 5 minutes. This side,
This is Phase Music.
alright, sorry guys, my battery died on me, but as I was saying, forgive the sniffles, my allergies are going crazy, but I got everything bolted back down. But this side is a pain in the butt. Another thing is you cannot run your valve cover on this side. Like this side, you can easily still run your valve cover. This catch can has no clearance at all to run your valve cover. So what I'm gonna do eventually, because I don't like not having a valve cover, I think it looks very, very tacky and ugly, I am going to make a bracket that's connects to these two these two, Jesus Christ, I can't think right now, these two, whatever. I'm gonna make a bracket going from here, these two bolts, that comes over and lets the catch can sit where it needs to, but just higher up, because I want to run my valve cover. I don't like it at all. I'm gonna do a battery relocation kit eventually, but now I got it sitting perfect. It's no kink in the wire and the line. Both of them are good. So I'm gonna save you guys trouble that I ran into. First thing first, take your valve cover off. And I don't know if you'll have the issue I had where I had to cut some of my battery tray because the wires were just not allowing me to sit this right where it needed to sit. And the hose, I should have showed you, but the hose was sitting like pretty much at a big old U it was sitting at, because it was just terrible. So really good quality catch cans. They just didn't design this side the best at all. I think they should have made it sit somewhere else easily, or they should have included the bracket that I was talking about to bolt down to the strut tower and then, you know, bring it over. But I'm gonna have somebody custom make me a bracket for that. And yeah, it looks super nice in the car. I can't complain. It looks super nice. And then to show you guys again, here is the new badge that I put on. It's the black and white one instead of the red one. I think it flows a lot better with the car. And that's super easy. I'm not going to explain how to put that on. But yeah, overall, I'm happy with it. Definitely supercharging it. I'm going to need catch cans. Another downfall of it is my strut tower brace doesn't fit. It hits the filters on the catch can. I'm not too worried about it. I'm gonna see if anybody sells a strut tower brace that actually will fit over the filters on this thing, because I kind of want a strut tower brace when I'm running boost on this. But in the meantime, the catch cans are gonna do what they need to do. And not being boosted, I'm not too worried about not having a strut tower brace. I know there's going to be a little more body roll, but it's not a big deal. And then I do plan on getting the one-way valve crankcase breather for the oil cap to make it a little easier, because this thing is just disgusting. It's falling apart. Not falling apart, but just not good looking anymore. But yeah, this side, super easy. Driver's side, breeze. This side, pain in the butt. Big old pain in the butt. But yeah, it's worth it. Definitely worth it. Like I said, I'll link it down in the description. I'm gonna end the video here. If you guys made it this far in the video, I appreciate you so much. And if you would like, comment, and subscribe, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.